welcome to the mix, lovelies and friends. And on the mix, we have Tina. Now, Tina is back after a long break that she took to, sit things out and to get her things together. Now she's back, and she's back because she's talking about a situation that happened. Basically, she's saying that her grandkids were called out, her three grandkids, basically. And that's something that she doesn't like. She's saying that it's sickening that adults would sit and talk about three little kids in that manner. No, allegedly, she's saying that, and I'm going to say it as she mentions it, the lady in Antigua, that's what she says, is listening to this other lady, and she's saying that the lady said that she's some psychologist or some sort of thing. That's exactly how she, put it. And she's saying that if that's the case, why is it that she would sit and listen to something so sickening of another person downgrading little kids, and talking about kids in such a manner? She's saying also that that's something that's made up. The things that the other person spoke about was some things that were made up. That's something that they had, all made up in their head to try to get content. So you have to go and catch the video for a full, details, clarification, on what Tina is saying and who she's speaking about. And remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel, lovelies. And as always, have yourselves a wonderful morning.
Somebody like that who talk about my three grandkids them in such a manner, and uno want people for look up to uno and respect uno. I'm not even talking about the cussing. And it's not like they're commenting on, they're not commenting on something they've seen or anything like that. This is just their story. That person's story, they just make up and just tell a story that's not true. It's nothing they've seen or not like that. Them just conjure up the story for views. They're just sitting there talking about it like it's something that happened but it never happened, but they're just talking about it. It's not normal for somebody to just get up and just think up something so sickening about children. It's not normal. Something is wrong. And you dog down there in Antigua sit there and endorse somebody like that. And you are probably on the life too. And you are probably in cahoots with it too. Okay, so I said that to say this. Whenever you see these adults, these Jamaican adults, take to platforms and they're making it seem like they're decent people, don't be fooled. They're nasty. Something is, it's in their root. Something, it's in their upbringing. It's what's happening in their household. Yeah. It's what's happening in their households. Because just think of it. A normal person cannot sit down and think. We're not a normal person. Regular people are cuss people. We're cuss. You wouldn't really plan up a story like that in your head for repeat it. It's a plan up story, Yeah, just plan up a nasty story about my grandkids them just for views. That dog in Antigua friend, our big friend. Now you so-called psychologist, the person who likes to, make people believe that you're decent and you're a teacher. You want to take my place, right? You want to sit in my seat. Is that what it is? You feel like I'm because of my past, I shouldn't have this presence on social media. I should go sit in a corner. Is that what it is? You dog, you. You want to be the judge, the jury, and the prosecutor, right? You're 10 years late, bitch. You are 10 years late. So any reconvicting that you're trying to do, it cannot be done. It's out of your hands. So you and your little Ori come up, hateful self can have several seats. You're full of hate. And you're a nasty woman. And I used to hear that you used to sell your front when you just reach Antigua. And I'm like, I was just trying to make the comparison from maybe when you first reached there to now, to when me I look upon now, because the image that you're giving everybody is totally different than a hooker's image, if you get what I'm saying. You know, you're not thinking that somebody like her, because you're seeing she's giving you that corporate girl, oh, look at me, I'm professional. But you know what? Judging by your actions, I believe everything. I believe it. I'm sorry. Well, sorry, not sorry, but I believe everything I've heard. Everything. Every nasty, disparaging things I've ever, as far as anything in a sexual nature, I believe it. Because the types of people that you associate with and your name always in a mix-up, something wrong. You are not what you claim to be. Something is very wrong. You are a producer of misery. Yeah, something is very wrong. You know? And I am not going to take the angle that you did the other day when you had everybody on your live bashing me and tearing down my business. And you're all laughing and you're there calling out everybody's name to include them, you know. Oh, hi, you over there, ha, ha, ha. You know, it was one big party over there, right? I'm not going to go to that level with you. But I just want you to know you're a dog. And anybody who looks up to you, they're wasting their time. Because they're not going to learn anything from you. Absolutely nothing at all. You understand? Because you're sitting behind your computer screens and you're plotting and planning and you're doing all sorts of fuckery. And then you come out by your computer, you come out by your page and go like, you know, involving and nothing when your hands are very dirty. You're a gnat. You know who you remind me of? You remind me of that girl. You know the thing that took place the other day where the girl offed the mom and her baby? She got men to do it. You know that case. I don't want to say the word because Facebook is very sensitive. That case in Jamaica with that Navy officer. Yeah, you remind me of the Navy officer, girl. Yeah, you're very vindictive and very evil. Very evil. And your hands are very dirty. And I don't know who is behind you, who is pushing you, but you're a very dirty woman. Mm-hmm. And I do believe that you were selling your crotch at one point in Antigua. Yes, I do. You see, you know what I love about this is that you can't really sue me at this point. It's all, we can go dirt now at this point. Because time and time again, you've allowed me to do that. Yeah? So, you remind me of that girl who committed that crime in Jamaica. That's how dirty you are. You're a... And you know what? I hate to say it, but now I understand why. Now I understand why. Because I'm thinking, what type of life were you living that would allow something like that to happen to your daughter? What type of life? Think about it, mothers, right? Think about it. Mothers, let's think, right? We are not around our children 24/7. You know, they go to school, they hang out with friends. But if it happens one time, I understand. But if it's a repeated behavior over and over again, to the point where it has very much traumatized the child, you begin to wonder, where was the mother? Where were you? Because based on the public story that we heard, right, she told her own story. She was brave for doing that, by the way. You know, I'm not attacking her because she's a victim. You know, she's a victim. And she was brave for coming out and telling her story, right? But children live what they learn. Exactly, Shakara. You have to think about it. Where were you during those tender years for your child? Where were you? Now, I'm not saying that we're going to be around our kids 24/7, but for it to be repetitive to the point where it created a demon, where were you? Where were you, bitch? You're sitting here on the internet pointing out my trauma, pointing out, trying to put my trauma. You even had a website for it. You know, Miss Psychologist, you had a website. What did she call me, Shelly? You remember? Trauma.com. Trauma.com. You see, hurt people hurt people. This is why you're so nasty and bitter. You had a nickname for me, and it was funny, right? Y'all all were over there cheering. All you professionals, you professional business owners, you know yourselves. You were over there on the live cheering her on. You know, trauma.com. Ha ha ha. What's the word she called me? Huh? Right? And it was a big show, big joke about my incarceration. Like it's funny. Like it's something to make a mockery out of. You know. Yet your child is suffering really badly. You see, me growing now. It's something that happened to me, and I can push it to the back of my mind. And I can live every day. And I might have a little side effects here and there, but it's nothing that has taken over my life to the point where I'm not able to function. I'm functional. You know, I'm running a business. I'm conversing with people. I was never a friendly type. I was never the type to keep a bag of friends. So, you know, yeah. You understand what I'm saying? So it's not really affecting me to that point where I'm not able to function. Because it was only 2 years, you know. You know. But it's evident that your child needs you in every which way. And you choose to come on the internet and point your fingers at me and my trauma. My trauma was way before yours, before I knew you. It was way before I knew you. And it's so sad that I am always, you know, empathetic to people and their trauma, but I never get it in return. You know. I'm on Tina Chin Pop-Up Cake Shop, guys. I'm on Tina Chin Pop-Up Cake Shop. Love let high, you know. I'm always kind. From me coming on this page, from me coming on Facebook, I have been very kind to people on here. Very, very empathetic. Always try to educate people. You know, just always try to be helpful. Whatever knowledge I have, I try to pass it on to anybody on my page. But yet you have these demons with their insecurities. The ones who want to be famous. They have to get me out the way first. And that's what you're trying to do, dog. Right? I don't know how you become how did you become so popular? Yeah, I'll tell you how you became popular. You became popular by dragging me. That's how you became popular. You became popular by dragging me and tearing me down and my business, you know, my business. How could you hate somebody so much that you don't want them to put bread on their table? This is something that I need an answer to. Can somebody help me out here? I guess it's a trauma session. How could you hate me so much? A stranger. I have never met you, never done you anything. To the point where you hate me so much that you don't want me to eat. You don't want me to eat at all. You don't want me to even live or breathe. What did I do to you, lady? And her man, that old crusty nasty man, ugly looking man she there with, is supposedly a lawyer. Yeah, he is. I heard he's a lawyer. The people them husband. Are you up on the internet every day and do this slapness? It's crazy. It work at a top law firm from what I got to, what I get to understand that somebody pinch me and tell me. Yes. So what you think? You did I go come on the internet every day, come drag me mercilessly for no reason. And you think say somebody wouldn't see it up. What you think? You think say you're bigger than me on social media? Is that what you think? Miss Delusional? If I was ever to start blogging again, me lick down the whole hour in a blogging, in the blogging world. Me lick down you, all I know me lick down. If I ever decided to go that direction. You think you're bigger than me? You're not bigger than me, dear. It's not a power struggle for me. I'm just here out running my business because them blogging days they for me done. You think you're bigger than me? So you think say they gonna come by come drag me and nobody wouldn't pinch me and tell me about your punani business? Say you sleep with the people them husband? Eh? And the look of pitney where you have is for your husband, for the people them husband. He married to a Dominican. And then you pick up yourself and go breed for the people them husband. And then I come by you go like you're somebody. I want to come talk about me. You think the people them never gonna come tell me? And somebody from Brooklyn pinch me and tell me, baby love. And somebody from Brooklyn come tell me. I mean, I'm Tina Chinina. Yes, I know a lot of people. Yeah. I forgot the name of the law firm. But I did say it one time for my life. Because I did want to know so I know. What name again? I don't even remember. I forgot looking at my inbox. But I did say the name of the law firm on here. So the information was really solid. And you were shocked. I ever see a little crusty man I come and talk about, oh, here I know. Oh, you're there talk about my man. You're not on his level. And you're below him. And you're damn right I'm not on his level. Look how him all. Him have 1 foot in the ground.
Remember, lovelies, to subscribe, like, comment, and share this channel.